Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it if you want. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live, raw, real, unfiltered, unscripted, unedited, uncut, deprogrammed, sugar-free broadcast. Because the only thing I'm sugarcoating around here is these nails. Okay. So come get yours done with me when you're here in Vegas. All right, let's see what we have for the download today. What's the message? What's in these energies? Okay, we pulled your alpha and omega messages first. They're sitting up there. We'll read them last. And then I'll be answering a personal question for all my members immediately after that. But now I have the two Kauai Tarot decks here, two separate decks. And then I have the Shaman's Oracle. No, the Shaman's Dream Oracle here. Let's say it right. All right, so let's see what we have. What's in these energies? What's the message for today? The situation. I have Strength card and the King of Swords. I heard you strong. People say you go through things so you can find out how strong you are. And then I hear God only gives his biggest battles to his strongest soldiers. I've heard that before. And I'm hearing challenges only exist to show you how freaking awesome you are. You know what it's like to grow strong. You know what it's like to be under pressure, I hear. You know what it's like to put in the work. What? You know what that's like. You know what it's like to what, don't you? I heard there's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer. If you look within your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. And you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. And you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. Okay. And I'm still hearing the rest of the song. Keep going. Okay. Your dreams are hard to follow sometimes. Resourcefulness. Oh. You know, a lot of your power came from being very resourceful. I heard when you can't, it's because you ball harder per dollar. Say it with me. It's because I ball harder per dollar. I know how to make $1 do flips and cartwheels and some more tricks. Give me $10. I can do something with that too. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I got, I'm going to use it to the max is the energy that this is. And the example is coming through with $1. Some $1 won't get none. I heard for some $1 won't get none. It's different for everyone. What's $1 getting you today? And what is that dollar representing? What is this segment of energy bringing you at this time? What is this minute being used to create? What is this minute being used to create? Is it an empowering energy that's being created? Is it one of strength? Is not just an idea, but it's a knowing. I know I am strong. I know that I have overcome so much. I know. I heard I know me. I heard I know me. I see proud. I see that you're proud of yourself, as you should be. I hear as you should be. You're proud of yourself, as you should be. I see Taurus energy. I see Leo energy. I see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The horn cactus, resourcefulness. I see the desert. I see the sun setting in the desert. Watch out, because it'd be cold at night in the desert. At a certain time of the year, it'd be cold at night. Certain time of the year, it'd be hot at night, even still. Okay. Being from Colorado, not Nevada, I am used to, during the summertime, even the night air is still chilly. Even in the daytime, the air is not as warm as it gets here. The temperature is different. I'm hearing you've learned how to live in different temperatures, and they're not necessarily talking about the physical temperature of the air on the atmosphere outside. They're more talking about the temperature of the energy that you're sitting in. You've learned how to live in different situations and circumstances in varying degrees of pleasantness or displeasingness. Okay. Show me more. 3 of Wands in reverse. I heard cutoff game, strong and tight. Some of you are grabbing a hold of that monkey mind and saying, sit down. Sit your monkey ass down. I ain't playing with you. Sit your ass down. Calm down. You're doing too damn much. Some of you have learned to do that within yourself. That's been helpful. I remember when I used to be extremely insecure, and I would be jealous of who would look at my person or talk to my person or who else my person would be interested in and all that shit. And I used to create these scenarios inside of my head all the time of different stuff. And I used to let myself go crazy with it. I did. And it would provoke me. But at some point, I realized that I don't even, like this story that I'm making, I heard it inside myself say, this story that I'm upset about, I don't even know that that's what's happened or what's happening. I'm clearly insecure. I realized that I was being insecure, and I didn't want to be like that, and I didn't want to feel like that no more. And at the end of the day, whether it was or whether it wasn't, I didn't want to feel like that no more. So the stuff could have been happening. Maybe it wasn't. I still honestly don't know, and I really don't give a fuck. But that moment that I decided to switch that energy, it came with a strong determination, a clearly fixed, like, this is what I choose. A decisiveness, a willing to take action based off of that decision or not take action. In many cases, it wasn't about taking action, but it was like, slow your roll, bitch. Slow your roll. Had to learn to rein it in. And I'm hearing Nina Cherry, we always stand in a buffalo stance. Okay. So don't you get fresh with me. Okay. Buffalo energy coming through. I heard somebody knows not to try you now. They know not to try you now. You could be feeling very defensive. Yeah. I see somebody who's feeling very defensive. I see somebody who is like, I got to make smart moves, smart moves. This is like work smarter, not harder. Mm-hmm. Work smarter, not harder. All right. Let's see what else. Okay, if that's the situation, show me one side of the table. We have the Hierophant. Let's pull a second card since we had 2 and the 8 of Wands. I see a Taurus with their heart wide open. I see a person who's very active in their spiritual life right now. I see somebody who is got a lot of different projects coming together. Somebody who is like a project overseer. So there's multiple projects being managed. Okay. I see somebody who's put in a lot of work. Somebody who's been researching in regards to understanding finances more. Somebody who's been researching understanding their spirituality somewhere. I see somebody who's been letting them love arrows fly with sweet messages. I see that. I see somebody who gets shy, who kind of does one of those and blushes, and they might cover their and do stuff like they get shy. That's what they're showing me. Somebody who do like this a lot. It's a lot of busyness, a lot of business. It's a lot going on over here. Let's see more about what's going on over here. Show me on this side of the table what's happening. A lot going on over here. The teacher has a lot of students. I also see that. The teacher has a lot of students, okay? The teacher don't just talk about it. The teacher be about it, I heard. The teacher be about it. The teacher be about it. Okay. We'll come out. Card number 15, the Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. Interesting that it's called the Dust Devil, and the devil is tarot number 15. Moving out of stagnation. So I'm seeing a connection that's inharmonious, a connection that's inharmonious, a connection that creates chaos because it's vibrations that they're trying to force them together, but they don't naturally go together. Like these two things don't naturally go together. So in that situation, this person is on this side of the table is like, I know what to do with this to get this moving. This person, somebody here, I see a person praying for another situation, doing some energy work, whether that's through prayer, affirmations, intentions, visualization, a painting that's being painted, a drawing, a poem, or a book that's being written, any form of creativity. But I see this person is creating solutions to a situation. Moving the energy in this. Even just feeling them. I'm seeing, looking at different things that have occurred. Yeah, looking at different things that have occurred in the past and being able to see how that propelled you forward. At the end of the day, that's what is another truth you can say, is it propelled you forward. Now I was holding this deck reversed. So because you've become resourceful, you are expecting positive things coming in. I feel like because you made some big moves there, having cleared the space, having Having come out of a period of stagnancy, it's getting busy right now. What is this busyness? Show me what this busyness is. It's getting busy right now. 10 of Cups. Busy with family, busy with happy things, happy endings, okay? Busy with the it's happily ever after. Busy with happily ever after. Somebody found heaven, honey. You found it, and it was right inside of everything that you had been living. You found that. You found heaven in everything you've had and have, and it's like you figured it out. You found heaven in regards to you, not an external place, not another person, but as a result of finding that heaven, everything starts showing up a lot different in your experience because your vibration is different. Things are moving forward. You'd got stable and firm in this. Perfect. 2 cards came out for the other side of the table. What do we have? Whoa, the world injustice is in reverse. Whatever wasn't fair and balanced, somebody's happy ending is somebody else's, oh, fuck, yeah. Somebody's happy ending is somebody else's karmic balance sitting in. What somebody did to what they did came back to them. Oh, yeah, because you always pray. Kitarehe. Kitoheyo. Kitoheyo. Yeah, when you were praying, that prayer was your protection. They were trying to work some ugly shit towards you, and it backfired on them because you were busy minding your spirit, okay, pouring blessings on it. This is when somebody want to be fighting with you and shit, and you're like, look, we don't need to fight. Like, it's all good. I'm not even worried about that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. All those ill will intentions that somebody had is going back to them. And I'm not talking just, yes, this is in individual personal experiences, but this is like not just for one person. I'm saying this is affecting the world. This is affecting the world. This is a big thing. Karmic scales are being balanced. Yeah, I see that. Okay, what else? Expect good things to come out of this. Resourcefulness is coming out of this. Those who are resourceful are going to find all kinds of success right now. I'm seeing that. Be resourceful with what you have, okay? Other side of the table energy, what do we have? The farther gate, bold step forward. Bold step forward is card number 55. These are changes. These are changes in the spirit realm that are affecting the physical realm. That's what I see. A rebalance. We talked yesterday about somebody who, well, the last reading I did about somebody who appealed to the higher courts. Little did they know that that appealing was going to have a far-reaching effect, much further reaching than they weren't thinking about all that when they made that appeal. They weren't thinking about changing the world and shit like that. They were thinking about the up-close experiences, the ones that they had observed or been a part of. And that led them to connect, to express in such a pure way that all the energy just responded. So now, yeah, the light is starting to shine through. The light is starting to shine through into this cave-looking area, the farther gate. Balance is being restored. That's what I see happening on that side of the table. Balance is being restored. One affects the other. The one affects the other. This one chooses to move the energy forward. Boom. It's like this dust devil, this one moves energy, creates this dust devil, boom, opens up a hole that the light can shine through in doing so because of the vibration of this storm coming through here. And it's just a love storm. It's just a love storm. That's all it is. But this love storm, boom, cracks open and starts to shine in places where it hasn't shown ever before is the what I'm hearing. Okay. Interesting. Perfect. One card again. All right. What else? The Three of Cups. Start making sense out of it. I'm hearing they start making sense out of it. So anywhere where you're observing karmic repercussions being felt by ones because of what they're doing, what energy they're holding, going out and returning to them, or even if you know for your fact or for your hunch or for your intuition or whatever it is that this one was trying to work against you in some sort of way, and then you find that they're going through something right now and that stuff is cycling back to them. I heard now is not the time to fall from grace. Now is not the time to fall from grace. It's like, keep doing what you've been doing. Keep doing what you've been doing. You just move forward knowing that everything goes where it's supposed to go and lands how it's supposed to land at the end of the day. Somehow. And sometimes it's a trip to get there. They're showing me the movie August Rush. So and then we did have Leo energy here. Right here in the situation, Strength card was straight up Leo. So there could be something happening in August. If that's the case, I see August is going to be a big victory month. A big victory month. It looks like it's overturning. Yeah, what I see is it's overturning. I'm hearing a lot of social injustices. And I also want to say something about those who are laying the bricks. For example, not even example, like it's perfect. It's just perfect because there are many gays who paved that rainbow brick road for me to be as gay as I want to be. And see that it's okay for me to be me. And that everybody's not going to accept that, but that's not my problem. And I can still be me. And I'm grateful for that. And right now there's a whole nother, what would you call these? Ones who identify differently. Ones who identify differently. And they're laying their own bricks right now. And so what I would say to those who are involved in that, and if you're laying bricks right now for the trans community, that's a very, very groundbreaking, like you're laying first bricks. And everybody has their own opinions for and against. And my opinion kind of has subsets. You know what I'm saying? They fall up under it. And my whole opinion is love, peace, and happiness for me and respect of what that is for you. And if we can vibe, great. If we can't vibe, split. That's it. We don't have to force that shit like that devil card we were talking about. But at the same time, when you are the one who's paving the brick road, you have to remember that humans, by their nature, are afraid of what they don't know, what they don't understand. You do have supporters. You do have those who approve. But what you're doing is so groundbreaking that there is an outrage amongst those who just can't see it. I mean, we still have people in this world who believe that, Jesus was born on December 25th. I'm just saying, like, they still talk about that. And I'm just like, they don't get it yet. Okay. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of things, but that right there is so bold and different from what they've known that you're now you're cutting a new path, baby. You're cutting a new path. And so the message is, if that's you, stand in your power and in your authority, connected to all that is above and below. Don't let any of it disturb your peace. Understand that it's gonna hurt in the beginning. New things are always different. And it may not be new to you personally, but to so many, what you're doing is so new that it's shocking. Like when I started wearing stiletto nails in 2007 every day, they were mind blown. And I used to get the most ridiculous comments on my nails back then. Devil nails and demon nails and Halloween and all this stuff. And people were flat out like against it. Like they dead set didn't like that shit. Dead ass did not like that shit. But I had to do me. And I know that what I'm talking about for some people out there is a lot different. But the energy works the same way is what I'm trying to say. Because now everybody is on stiletto nails and coffin nails and almond-shaped nails. And you're welcome. You're welcome. I know what I did. That's what matters to me. I did it because I love it. It was different. I kept feeding it love. And by the time, time passed, I bet you everyone that ever hated. And you know what? The cold part about it is before I got into my nail career, I remember a girl, she worked at Walgreens and she had her nails clear tips with the yellow, transparent yellow. I think they call them jelly nails. And she had that on her tips. And I remember telling her, oh, that's too new for me because natural nails don't look clear like that. And now I've had them myself. But when I first seen them, I told her flat out, I was like, that's too new for me. I can't get with that. It was too much at the time. I never even thought about such a thing as clear tips back then. This was before I became a nail professional. Then later on, I started to see the art differently. I started to see the beauty differently, but it wasn't because everybody else accepted it. It was because I accepted it. And in my seeing the experience and understanding, like they've never seen shit like this before. I mean, I walk around the city with a very Asian face, but long ass hair and these crazy ass long ass nails, and then my own sense of style or whatever. And I stand out as different. I'm sorry, but I do not look like, to somebody I might look like a Susie Homemaker, but you're probably just as oddball as I am. And that's okay. I love oddballs. Even balls are cool too. Squares are cool. Circles are great. Spirals are awesome. You see what I'm, no. Yes. They started to appreciate it little by little, little by little, little by little. And then some of the things I created after I went away from that experience with that girl at Walgreens, I don't know her name, but yeah, if she ever sees this show, thanks for putting me on to some shit that blew my mind and was like, whoa, what the fuck? That's too new for me. Because I told her that's too new for me. I haven't never seen that before. Nails are supposed to be natural color. That's just different. And it was different. I did some shit way more different than that. So thanks. And that's what I can see for those who are doing this groundbreaking thing. I see a movement that is gaining so much momentum and so much love. I see the growth of love and peace and happiness out there. I see it here with these three. And these three, I see the love and peace and happiness, but it's being sustained and held right here. So there's another message here about, when when we get together, when two or more are gathered in my name. It doesn't matter that we're over the internet. It doesn't matter. Our consciousnesses are focused together. And I think it's even more, the way it's been shown to me, I think it's even more amazing even when it is all the way around the world. Like, y'all are on the other side of the globe. So that means this energy, and we're connecting to each other. It's like we're forming an energy triangulation and shit. That's what I see. We are forming an energy triangulation. And it's growing. So some are getting right now consequences. Well, everybody is constantly getting their consequences for their previous. It's not even consequences. It's the eventuality of walking down this path is you're going to end up over there. And that's kind of, if you do this, you're going to end up over there. If you go here, you're going to end up over there. And that's how it is in life. People make choices. These choices are going to take you somewhere. People are getting to the place where they made their choices of where they wanted to be since before. So what kind of things have you been praying on? What kind of things have you had on your heart? Because something you've had on your heart, very important, is coming together. I see the end of injustice with this World card coming before the Justice in reverse. I see like the justice is over with this successful ending. The injustice is over. Somebody has been able to get away with something for so long, and that doesn't work anymore. And as a result, it's like restitution, compensation, restitution, energy showing up right here. And then why do I hear from the Little Rascal movies? I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. Hey, 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 hey. Oh boy. Oh, let's get off the top 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Poquito más espacio, por favor. 7. Okay. Bottom of the deck. The 9 of Wands, the end of a struggle, honey. Yeah. Help. This burden is too much. About to drop this. Hold on. Oh, wait. Them freaks. The freaks come out on the show. The freaks come out when I sneeze. The freaks come out on the show. The freaks come out when I sneeze. Okay, let's do this too. From the next deck. And then we're going to take from the Shaman's Oracle and do the same thing. Thank you. Okay, 7 card gypsy spread coming right up. Let's find out some more. In the past, I want. But what I want, I can't have. Straddling worlds, wandering between realms. Going back and forth. Back, forth and forth. Back, forth and forth. Yeah, you were going back and forth on what you want in the past. Okay. Current energy. 10 of Cups. I love what I have. Me talks. Repairing the body, mind, spirit. And the 7 of Cups. Yeah. I got options. Okay. Unconditional love for all that is. Getting your mind, body, spirit connection right is because you're there with your mind, body, spirit. You're like, you know what? I already lived those chaotic energies, those cross current energies, all the stress, there was so much stress before. Oh my God, there's so much stress before. Now you're like, okay, I'm cool. You need some time to yourself. You take that time to yourself. You give yourself what you need. This results in, I heard taking a step back, because you go from a page of cups to a 10 of cups. I heard taking a step back is giving you room to breathe. Taking a step back gives you room to breathe, to recenter yourself emotionally, to regather your energy. Okay. This is your happy ending. When you do this, this is your happy ending. This is how you put a happy end to whatever happens. As long as you take that time to keep your body, mind, and spirit together. I heard somebody feels like your energy. Okay. Hidden blessing, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The master of materialization is the King of Pentacles, the master of materialization. With the will of the wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. I'm hearing the song at the car wash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the car wash, yeah. But this car wash, okay, is this, they're showing me the video we did in the car wash. I remember that one, a 2-minute video. It was a great piece. What I'm seeing is you spent some time in the shadows. Hidden blessing is you spent some time in the shadows. You don't know how long that's going to take. But while you were in those shadows, you were materializing some things for your future. The Tower is here. And I see this tower as the hidden blessing for you is the destruction of the old structure, the old system. The world is being renewed, is what I'm hearing, is being made new. Is being made new. It's a restructuring going on. The shadow work. Doing the shadow work allowed you to get your car washed, clean it up, clean up your vibration, clean up your energy. And anything, all that dust got to go. You know what I'm saying? All that dust got to go that's sitting on top. You know, when you come out the car wash, that stuff ain't stuck to your car no more. You don't have mud stuck to your car. You don't have dirt stuck to your car. You don't have the bugs stuck to your car no more. You don't have handprints on your car from whoever to touch it no more. It's all gone. Likewise, hidden blessing. There's a restructuring going on, and even the handprint of what was is like, it's going to be gone. What's it talking about? The challenge is the 10 of Pentacles. Family is the first thing I heard. Family. Closing out the contracts, completing the contracts. The Netcaster, card number 42, preparations come to fruition. So the challenge, and the 2 of Wands on the other side of the table, energy. You can't control the choices that they make, but you can put a stop to some shit when it needs to be. And you prepare yourself. You got more choices coming. As you become this materialization master, you got all these beautiful things. The big challenge a lot of people face when they get all these beautiful things, or money, or love, or whatever, when you have it, then you start to worry about losing that shit, and then boom, next thing you know, you done lost it. And so for some, that's a part of the challenges coming up. As you got all this success and love and money going on right now, because your plans are working out, things are moving forward, business is picking up, then are you going to start to now worry about losing it? Or will you continue to give your focus to, I'm getting it, I'm constantly getting it, it's always showing up. I got new clients all the time. I got money hitting my account every day. I got money being put in my hand. I got gifts being received. I got beautiful experiences with beautiful people in my life who appreciate me. Or do you start to, well, what if something happens? Blah, blah, blah. I hope I'm doing it right. Or blah, I don't know, just waiting on another shoe to drop. Somebody here, that's the big problem. They're always waiting for the next, instead of like catching the momentum. It's like you got to catch that wave. I'm not even a fucking surfer, but this is what I'm hearing. When the surf comes in, you got to catch that wave so you can ride it. And it will carry you all the way home if you keep riding that wave. But so often it's like I see you just fall off of your board. You just like, fuck, I don't want to do this. This is scary. It's starting to get too good. Fuck, what if I lose it? And then boom, the next thing you know, now you done fell off the board. You in the water. You miss the rest of the wave. Another wave is coming. However, you got to get yourself back up there and ride that wave again. And I'm seeing it like learning how to surfboard. Surfboard. What's in the environment? The 3 of Wands. With the Sun. And the Stranger, Curiosity. Okay. There's a Leo showing up. There's a Leo showing up. There's an arrival of a Leo. Good times are here. Plenty of reasons to be happy. Good news, it shows up with a stranger that is revealed. Good. Stranger things. I just heard stranger things. Good news shows up with the person who's a Leo. A Leo comes into your life, and that's a good surprise. You could expect the fruition of the seeds that you're planting now. The eclipse energy coming through, full moon energy coming through in Leo season. Okay, however, that's what I'm hearing in Leo season. Okay, Leo season. Watch out for it because it's creeping up. What else? Let me look at this stranger card better. I heard you're lighting it up now. So here you sit in a physically materialized experience right here. This is you sitting there, right? But from here, you're connecting. I heard you're building a temporal connection, a temporal bridge to the reality you're quantum leaping into, okay, of the self, okay, with your vision and your heart. This is what it's giving me, okay. In this dark side is like the reality that is being constructed at this moment. And now, just to reaffirm that, I'm hearing, here and now, I promise to love faithfully. Can you love? Ooh, I heard that. Yes, come through. Can you love that future version of yourself that you are materializing now faithfully until you realize that you've become it? Or of your career, or of your life, or of your whatever the heck you're focused on. Because that's what it's showing me right here. It's like it's showing up because that focus. But I'm also seeing, like I said, there's some new information coming through. This is a new person coming through. This person's going to be different than what you know. This is not somebody you already met before. This is a stranger at the first meeting. It could be the third time you meet. Okay, third time you meet, it means it was meant to be. Okay. Whatever you say, babe. I used to say that too. But guidance. What's the guidance? King of Cups. I heard loving every minute of it. Loving every minute of it. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Loving every minute of it. Emotional mastery. I heard it'll knock your socks off. Apply it. Apply your emotional intelligence across the board. Love it, draw it out. Take the lid off of this thing. Get in your heart feeling space. Stay faithful to that feeling. Stay faithful to that vision. You know, if you knew that taking 3 minutes a day, 3 times a day, every day would materialize, if you could do it in intense focus in the energy of high vibration, with the visualization of the desired outcome and appreciation of the current situation, boom, it will show up somehow in your experience. You would totally do it. And now that you know it, will you do it? Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. This is the ancient ways. Ooh, card number 34, Empress, Emperor energy. Okay, the divine pairing, getting that balance restored within, the melding of the divine, feminine, and masculine aspects within the self, and the connecting of couples, power couple, meant to be type shit. Somebody has ancestral wisdom. They just step back and take a look at the lay of the land. They stand tall on their own mountain, palms stretched to the sun. And the eclipse happens because they're showing me the opposite ends of Earth is why the eclipse happens. And the King of Pentacles is coming out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have King of Pentacles and King of Cups in the outcome. In the guidance. Yes. Ancestral wisdom says you are the master materializer and the master feeler. But what happens when you apply that according to intention, with that prayer, with that focus, with that intention? Well, it looks like you finding out. You are finding out. Staying faithful. Here and now, I promise to love faithfully. Yeah, here and now you're loving faithfully. Loving that happy outcome, that happy ending, that dream come true ending. And then as a result, it's like anything that is not a part of it, your life runs through the car wash, and when it comes out, you don't know how long it's going to take. And undetermined factors that you're unaware of could cause it to stop temporarily or seem like it stopped with the stagnation. When we were going through that car wash, there was a period where the car wash stopped and it was blowing off the alarm, because I don't know what somebody did in there. I never did find out. It was none of my business. But I got out the car wash when I got out. And when I got out the car wash, my car wash was clean. My car was clean from the wash. Okay. And that was pretty much a message. Like, you don't know how long it's going to take. But when you get out, you're going to be clean. All that stuff will fall off. And that's what is a hidden blessing that's happened here. Outcome energy. Judgment. Freedom. Liberation. A rebirth. That huge, big announcements. Hark the herald angels sing. Okay. And then I heard la 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 la. Fortune's will, luck, and right timing. It's gonna feel like Christmas in your life. And the 9 of Wands, because you asked for help. Boom, there's the help. I also see too, though, like I said, it's coming up again. And I haven't said this on a little while in the channel, in a little while here on the channel, but when you see that they're going through repercussions and consequences, in other words, experiencing the creation that they created as a result of what they did to you, it is not in your interest to look back and go rescue them. from the repercussions and the side effects of their choices. And there's freedom here for you. So don't go digging up the past right now. Stay focused on where you just shot all your arrows of love, because you shot these arrows of love. And if you keep moving forward, you are going to catch up to them eventually. But you got to keep moving forward, because you don't shoot the arrows behind you. You're going to shoot the arrows in front of you and keep going to them. And it's like life is happening to move everything out of your path to help you get right there to your happiness. Your happiness is waiting. Your 10 of Cups is waiting. And some of you, I see that this feeling of happy ending for you has to do with wrapping up the investigations in the shadow of all the stuff that was unfair about third-party situations, about family relationships, about friendships, about community bullying, about community oppression. It's, yeah, I just saw that loud and clear. So they're showing me like, so one community, one segment of our society is bullied, mistreated, disrespected for this reason. So then there's another one over here that's bullied, disrespected, mistreated for another reason. And then there's another subset of society over here that's also bullied, troubled, disrespected for no reason, for being how they are. They're all different. And what's crazy is like these two all join in the fight to gang up on those ones. And then these two join up in the fight to gang up on those ones. And then these two join up on the fight to gang up on the fight. And it's like they all doing the same damn things. All lives matter. Every person has choices to make for themselves. And a lot of the social injustice we see will be rectified if ones would respect that in one another. This is why the core principles, tenets, foundation, what is a tenet? Is love, peace, and happiness. Because if you build on those three, not just for yourself, but as a reflect to another, a tenet, T-E-N-E-T, a principle or belief, especially one of the main principles of a religion or philosophy. The tenets of a democratic society. Okay. So tenets, love, peace, and happiness. If we all respected that for ourselves and for the others, then you would find that the ones that want to do the same crazy shit that they want to do, they would all go do that together. And the ones that want to do the same boring shit that they all want to do, they would all go do that together. They would vibrate to one another instead of trying to constantly force what they want onto those ones. Anyways, this is what I have for you right now. It's like my kids are here. Hold on. Hi, my babies. I'm live recording. Let me finish my show, okay? I'm right here on the kitchen table, though. Go in Grandma's room. I'll put on the light for you. So I just see like you've been doing the right thing. You've been putting your stuff to work, doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Working on your projects, staying focused on your spirit. Like, what did this mean for you and your personal experience? You know that your intuition confirmed that shit. Your body confirmed that shit when you got them chills. Somebody got chills through the show. Some of the things I said. I see better days ahead. I see that the end of a lot of struggle is here. Be resourceful over the next 3 months. I hear be resourceful over the next 3 months. Go ahead and ball hard per dollar, honey. Let that see what that dollar can do for you. See how many cartwheels you can make it do for you. I heard. In other words, invest your time wisely. Because remember, when we started this off, when we're talking about the dollar, we're talking about not necessarily monetary, but in segments of our time as well. Because the way you're using your time, your mind, your focus, your words, your heart, your energy is building. And right now, what I'm seeing being built is love and peace and happiness and health and wealth and fun. A lot of fun. I see things are going to work out in perfect timing. It's going to be amazing. That's what I see. So I'm going to do the Alpha and Omega messages, and then you can go ahead and put your personal question in if you have your membership here on YouTube. And then I'm going to go hang out with my grandson. So let's see what we have. Card number 6, Major Arcana, open your heart. And we see this couple standing there together. It says, allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead to a vibrant and healthy life. So we were talking earlier about holding that vibration. Hold the feeling of it. Hold that stuff. Dwell on it. Like if you're going to dwell on something, that's something you want to dwell on. Let's see what else. Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. But we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky and messed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Loving you so, so much. So that's what I have for today's download. And what I didn't do was grab another tarot deck. I'm just going to go grab a fresh tarot deck. Give me 1 second so I can do your personals. Be right back. All right, I got the LPHtarot. Shout out to our first commenter of the session, Janine. I see Virginia live with us. I see Golden Amazon, Trahi in the house. Janine wants to know, could you please tell me what is the message that's floating around in the back of my mind? I just can't quite hear it. It's annoying. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. What is the message for Janine? Please and thank you. What is the message for Janine? All right, we have something fall. The message is King of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. And then I have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the High Priestess with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You already know the truth. The truth is that you love your family, but you feel like you have to protect yourself. And so you kind of shy away. That's what I heard. You feel like you have to protect yourself, so you shy away. That's what I'm getting. Those all fell on the floor, so I had to take them. Did I pick them all up? Yeah, I got them all. All right, so that's what I have for you. Let me see what's the message for me. I'm going to get a personal for me today. What is the message from my parents to me today? What do my parents want to tell me today? What do my parents want to tell me today? Okay. Justice. Justice, honey, is in your favor. I heard that. Okay. Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's already done. That's what I have. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing this video. Thank you for all your different forms of support. Shout out to the good folks over on the Wisdom app. And anybody who wants to get a personal reading, today's a perfect day to go make that purchase on the website. We'll get it in for you ASAP. All right. Until next time. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. Hold on a second. Golden Amazon, I barely seen your thing. When did that pop up? I swear there was no more. Okay, what is the valuable message for Golden Amazon? What's the valuable message for Golden Amazon? Let's see. Girl, you're going to have to get your questions in earlier. I usually do not stop singing to answer a question. Okay, let me see. Whew. As soon as I pull out those Alpha and Omega cards, that's when you need to start putting your question in, because I'm not going to stop singing the song again. I really don't. I'm triggered. I get triggered when I'm like set on doing my thing. I'm such a fucking stubborn ass Taurus. The Fool, the most valuable message for you. Catch me, I'm falling. Dun, 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 dun. Catch me now, I'm falling in love. What are you falling in love with? What are you falling in love with? Who or what are you falling in love with? Ooh, who or what are you falling in love with? The Magician is at the bottom of the deck. You can make, this is card that kind of says you could go to any hood you want. You could do whatever you want. You got your choices to make. What choice do you choose for yourself? It's pretty much saying that to me right now, that you know what you have what you need to get through whatever comes your way. Where's your faith? Where's your confidence? Where's your trust? Okay. Anything you need will be supplied along the way. Anything. Yeah. You may feel like you don't have everything or you're not prepared for something, but anything you need to be on the way as long as you trust. Okay, you got to take that leap of faith first and know that God catch you, that the universe catch you, that the energy will align for you as you choose your alignment and you keep focusing there. You keep on generating that energy inside of yourself, then the universe and the experience around you is going to be a vibrational match to that. Okay. Ooh, wow. This message was really beautiful today. If that was yours, if you finish this, put it in the box. I'm a finisher. All right, here we go. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Call love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.